Hi folks, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm. Alright, it's time for another cleaning up my Kindle. So each of these videos I'm going to repeat the rules. Basically, I read what is on my Kindle and I either decide to keep it or to delete it. This book is going to be deleted because it is 7 levels of ridiculous and it's just, yeah. Alright, so the title of the book, wait for the little whatchamacallit to pop up, is Bad Summer People by Emma Rosenblum. And I will say this, I thought I was going to get done with this book on Thursday. I forgot, I'm reading it on a Kindle, probably going to finish it much sooner. This story starts off with the discovery of a dead body by, you can guess it, a kid. They always find dead bodies. That's just given. It is so. When I read the sample of the book, like a month or I think like 2 or 3 months ago, because I was looking for a summer read to read. This is before I decided to do the clean up my Kindle. I was kind of like, who's the dead body? Like, is this going to be like a murder mystery where we need to find out who killed this person? No, it is nothing like that. It has sorry, it's my instep. It's like the muscles are like contracting, which is weird. Anyways, it starts off with basically a dead body. And it's kind of weird about this particular dead body because the victim that dies is a woman by the name of Susan. And she is the kind of person that is a stickler for the rules and everything. So this is about an island that's kind of chopped up into like separate areas. So like there's an area that doesn't allow these kinds of people, then there's another area that allows these kinds of people. This is an island filled with filthy rich people. Filthy rich people. I'm going to say it, they're Nepo babies. They're Nepo babies. They have grown up in privilege and in riches, and they cheat on each other with different people, and it is just a freaking mess. And I am reading this book, and I absolutely hated every single one of these people, except for the dead body. That was the only, and the mayor. Literally, all these people are so self-entitled. They believe that the world revolves around them, and you can't like them. They pretend they don't want to whatever, then they end up doing the whatever, and they do it not too far from the other person's children. Like, what the heck? Like, you got kids and you're cheating on your spouse with somebody that I don't understand this. And so what happens is there is a character called Robert who is the worst of them all. And what I mean by that is everyone there is rich. Everyone there is rich. They're self-entitled, self-important. Robert is the only one in the entire group that does not have money, does not come from money. He always struggles to be able to afford the kind of life that he wants to live. So what does he do? To get back at all these rich people? He steals from them. And weirdly enough, one of them figures it out. And that person is Susan. And then of course later on the other people find out about it. So you're reading this book and you're waiting for the dead body. Okay, who is, because I will say this: when the kid found the dead body, I didn't know it was one of the characters that we meet in the book. All we know is that it's a dead body. That's all we know. We all know it's somebody on the island that's been murdered. And then when we get to the end of the book, we find out who the victim is, and we also find out that how she supposedly died, which is probably what the coroner's office figures out, is not actually like how she like died. So we find out that yes, she was like knocked off her bike by the storm, and she's unconscious, and weirdly enough, these idiots have no idea how to find a pulse to save their lives, so they just assume she's dead. Here comes Robert, and he is able to tell where the pulse is at. He finds the pulse, and then he suffocates her with his own shirt. This guy was so determined to not have to give back a red cent of what he stole. This has a total of 5 parts to it. And during these 5 parts, you start disliking these people more and more and more. They have no sense of responsibility. They think the world revolves around them. As I said, they're Nepo babies. And yeah, it's a weird book. It's a weird book. Only one of them, I can't pronounce his name, he decides, because of all the stuff that happened, that he's going to change careers and he's going to do something a little more down to earth and more worthwhile with his life, which is, the only character that any kind of, like, whatever. Bad Summer People makes you dislike the rich a lot more than you did before you opened this book. I absolutely think all rich people are far more self-centered and disgusting than I thought they were before I read the book. I give this a 1 star, but 1 star, it definitely is not a... I'm sorry, I didn't like the book. I didn't. Anyways, so yeah, I am officially done with this book, and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to delete it off of my one second. Where is it? I can't find my... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Just, can't stand them. Alright, so the next book that I will be reading, because I need a break from, this is in 3 books. This is Cindy York Mysteries. So, sorry, I'm going to go ahead and make that available. See here. So this is, okay. Alright, so it says here, for sale by killer, price to kill, and killer transactions. So that's what it looks like. So yeah, I am really eager to actually read this book. Hopefully it's a lot better than Bad Summer People. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I will say this: I'm actually happy this actually does appear on the screen as it is, instead of it like glaring at you and stuff. Anyways, before I let you guys go, by the way, happy Tuesday, everybody. I have officially 3 more days to go before I have my day off, which I'm going to be so happy about. But anyways, the TBR reading blog that you got early this morning, I uploaded that video yesterday. Unfortunately, what ended up happening was I ended up going to sleep. I had totally forgotten that I had uploaded that video, and so that's why it appears that I uploaded it today. I didn't upload it yesterday, and I just went to sleep. But yeah, I am, like I said, I'm super excited about it. And everything. So I just want to read a good murder mystery. So let's see here. Volume 1 has 22 chapters. Volume 2 has 22 chapters. And Volume 3 has 22 chapters. So, yeah, I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to say this. If I had to give away all of my e-readers and just have one, it would be my Kindle. So, anyways, I will say though, different with other ones is there's a line underneath chapter, the word 1. So, yeah. Alrighty, so that's it. I have cleared another item off my Kindle. I am now up to 30 books because I got the Sword of Kagan. People, before I leave you guys, I'm going to say this. People have been talking about how great the Sword of Kagan actually is, that I've been wanting to read it. And when I saw it was on Kindle Limited, I'm like, oh, wonderful, great. If I really like that book, I'm going to return it back to Kindle Limited. But what I'm going to actually do is see if they have book 2 prior to finishing the Sword of Kagan. And if they do, if it's on Kindle Limited, I'm going to pick it up. Alright. That's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the anniversary, 100th anniversary of the amendment that gave women the right to vote. So, yay. Interesting. And also, what's really weird is in 3 more years, we're going to be remembering the 100th anniversary of the start of the Great Depression. That is going to be weird. It's going to be weird. Alright, I'll see you guys around. Bye.